Oh, okay.
All right, since we're all playing different characters today than the regular cast, so we want to go around and introduce ourselves.
Sure.
Sure. I guess. Ro, you want to start?
Sure. I'm playing an Oblex Magus called Noct.
Do you want to explain what an Oblex is to everyone?
Yeah, an Oblex is a type of slime created by illithids that eat memories and minds of other things.
Charming.
Right. Did you say what class? Did you say what class you're playing as?
Yeah, the Magus.
Oh, okay.
It's a homebrew class. It's a half-caster.
Yeah. I am playing as Dazhmaar Ajzagharor.
Are you just gonna go with the default random name that Roll20 gave you?
That's not default. That is from the homebrew.
Oh, I see. Probably just gonna have to call you Dizzy or something.
Just go Dazhmaar.
Dazhmaar works fine.
I mean, with the Daz would probably work for, given that we're going with Thieves Guild characters here, but Dazhmaar, however you spell that last name, pronounce it. He is a Naga monk. The specialized is a monk path made specifically for Serpentine characters, and he's just sick of everything.
Okay, so my guy's name is named Zorburk, or Zor for short. He's a half.
Zoidberg.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. So he's a half-orc, Eldritch Knight fighter. Yeah, that's basically it.
Okay. I'm playing Rhythm and Blues. This is a race from the Eberron guide, whatever it's called. The Wayfinder's Guide to Eberron, that's one.
Mm-hmm.
They're called Kalashtar. They're humans, except they have the spirit of something called a Quori that lives rent-free in their head, basically. And it's kind of like having your own personal little Cthulhu monster. And that confers some bonuses to psychic defense. So I took the Paladin kit, but we're fluffing that as Blues, my Quori spirit, using his psychic powers. We also like to sing and dance.
And Dongo will not be joining us tonight because real life.
Yeah, he wants to have an early morning tomorrow for celebrating Greek Orthodox Easter.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
They have their own separate Easter.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So he's going to church, and I can totally understand him needing family time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, did any of you guys really want to listen to Dongo rapping?
No.
Not really.
Not in the slightest.
We're
Wait, what?
terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dongo's character was going to be an albino goblin bard named
Rap Bard.
Yeah, who rapped, named Shits Georgie George.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that entry is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was he just gonna play clips of like Eminem or something, or was he actually gonna rap?
Probably actually gonna rap.
Or attempt
God.
to.
Yeah.
I think he said he was mostly gonna try and do just like insult rapping, so it'd be like vicious mockery.
Yeah.
Oh, that might fit.
There was a lot of talk in the chat about how he was gonna have backup dancers or something.
Yeah. He was going to have like backup dancers and a posse. It's like we're Thieves Guild members.
I know one guy who played a barbarian with the what's the subclass that the Ancestor Guardian one?
Ancestral
of-
Guardian.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Ancestral Guardian.
Yeah, he took that one, and he took the performance skill, and he would summon his Ancestor Guardians, and they would sing in a barbershop quartet.
Huh. Huh.
Like the shit people come up with.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like
Well, there's this one interesting totem path that Matt Mercer helped make. The Path of the
Totem
Duck.
of the duck.
Yeah, Totem of the Duck.
Oh.
You're
It's
kidding.
mostly helped dex based because it mostly plays off of water off a duck's back that you can just dodge most things.
Okay.
That and you can summon a duck and talk to the duck for information, like with conjure animal, then speak with animal, kind of all in one. John Heater, he guessed on Critical Role, and that's where that came from.
Who's John Hader?
Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, I thought the name sounds familiar.
He's done other stuff, but that's the one that
That's the
everyone just
most-
can say.
Yeah.
yeah, that's the one where like you
So-
say the names like oh.
Yeah.
So this is the class you play when your spirit animal is Donald Duck.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Jesus.
So
All right, what's
so Ghost, you wanna fill us in on the setting of this one shot?
Yeah.
what's
Quickly,
the sitch, bitch?
I forget though. Did you guys take the Xanathar Guild or the
Xanathar.
Xanathar? You took the
Xanathar.
Xanathar Guild.
Xanathar,
Yeah.
Okay. So even though you guys are called the Xanathar Guild, you don't know who Xanathar is. It's like, yeah, that's just a name. We're just sticking with it. I'll read a quick biopsy so it's recorded for anyone else who's listening to this can hear.
Mhm.
The Xanathar Guild. Anyone can join the Xanathar Guild, which, despite its name, doesn't officially have guild status in Waterdeep. Before membership is granted, however, an applicant must pass a test that always involves the perpetration of a serious crime. Possibilities include murdering a guild member who has failed Xanathar in some fashion, kidnapping a Waterdevian citizen, collecting a ransom, robbing a hire coach, or looting a warehouse. Now, you guys, all being level 20 badasses, have probably done your fair share of all of the above, yet none of you have ever met Xanathar.
Nope.
Noct has to kill 2 people a week to live.
There's probably quite a substantial bounty on your head. I'm pretty sure that Benedict would be quite happy to take you down at some point.
Good
News believes very
That would be difficult for everyone
Bad news.
else because Noct never shows his true form
Mhm.
outside of the guild.
Zor sort of runs a legit business. He's a bounty hunter.
Now, among the low-ranking guild members, rampant speculation goes on about the true nature of Xanathar. Few have any inkling that their boss is a beholder. And fewer still have
I do.
seen...
I read the Waterdeep guide.
Yes, everyone knows who Xanathar is.
I read his guide on magical items, creatures.
I'm just busting your balls.
Given that the faction is fundamentally evil, advancement is based on one's wiles or one's ability to dispose of rivals. Competition within the organization is fierce and often deadly. Evil characters can thrive in this environment, but the risks are seldom worth the reward. Xanathar Guild support comes in these ways. Any member given an assignment might receive a monstrous bodyguard or assistant, such as a bugbear, a kenku, or a wererat, who has a secret instructions to kill the guild member if they fail to complete the assignment as ordered. Yeah, good luck taking you guys out, unless I assign a Tarask as your bodyguard.
I mean,
The guild
Oh, yeah,
grants...
I've been meaning to ask
Yeah.
about my bodyguard.
Your bodyguard is... You see that little kobold over there? Whatever you do, don't flick his ears. We've gone through about a dozen members in the past week already.
Happened to
Now,
him.
we're not too sure. We think he's got access to some sort of time-stopping magic. Something called Zawaldo.
Why did I know you were going there?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
must
so
be the work
oh,
of an enemy
so
stand.
he's a Path of Stardust monk.
sure. Although
Barbarian.
time stop is an actual spell, 9th level
Yeah.
spell.
Yeah, but there are multiple homebrews to make you a stand user.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's basically what I was trying to do with my Kalashtar dude.
The other two quick supports come from the guild grants access to secret tunnels and safe houses underneath Waterdeep, and Xanathar might send a gazer to help spy on any up-and-coming guild members. Well, you guys don't really need to worry about any of that, except for the silent kobold that I might be playing if I should need to do something like that. So for the most part, what it is right now is you guys are currently deep underground in the sewers of Waterdeep. You guys are in a cellar where you're all currently gathered around around the table. Your handler, so to speak, is currently filling you in. All right, you guys. Words come by that someone has come along and figured out the secret to the halls of the hunting axe. We've been trying to crack that nest egg for quite some time. Now, the man we sent inside, he didn't return, but before he did, he was able to send us a sending message about another group of adventurers that seemed to trigger all of the mechanisms, and they were able to make their way into the subterranean catacombs. Now, they ran. I don't know what they encountered down there, but they lived, and it doesn't seem as though they reset any of the things. Now, I'm going to send in my best fighters, my best crew, you guys, to make your way down there. I don't think I need to tell you that the distance from the halls of the hunting axe to Waterdeep is going to be about a week's march. You guys have access to horses, but that's still going to take you about 4 or 5 days to get down there. You might come across some other adventurers. I think you know what to do with them.
What's your policy on on-site procurement?
Well, everything you find is, going to be taken in the name of Xanathar, but you guys, being who you are, you'll get quite the hefty chunk of what remains. We know better than to mess with you. Frankly, you guys could probably all kill me right now if you so chose, which is why I've got Niblin over there. And the kobold kind of just looks up and then just kind of looks back down to more or less to admit that, or show he heard his name being called. So yeah, anything you find comes back here. You get your cut, and the rest of the group, well, the fewer people that know about this, the fewer people need to get a cut. You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
Always as subtle as ever about the whole killing thing, aren't you?
Now, you were supposed to have an additional member, but that damn goblin got strep throat, and you know he's useless. If he can't sing, he's no good to anybody.
Oh no, I'm so glad, or so upset that he can't join us.
I'll be honest, he's a fucking idiot.
I bought all this beeswax for nothing.
Frankly, I'm surprised it wasn't one of you guys that even made him sick, but I am not accusing anybody, I'm not pointing any fingers or speculating.
As we're sitting there, my Quori spirit materializes behind me and starts making a bunch of incriminating gestures towards me.
Wait, can we see your spirit, or is it only just you?
He physically manifests, so yes.
You see his Noct just turns, raises his right arm, and it just becomes just a fucking red tendril of slime. Yeah, well, I'm not exactly able to carry diseases, if you couldn't tell. His arm just reshapes into a human arm.
I probably would have just killed him if he became annoying.
I
I
just
thought
ate
you-
him, but his mind is... Ugh.
My poisons don't do that.
All right. If that's all you guys got, grab yourselves one of the seahorses over by the entrance. I've marked on the map where you guys are heading to. You can either take the main road, or you can take some of the back roads. Don't think I need to tell you the main roads will get you there faster, but might draw attention with any patrolling guards, or the back roads, which will definitely not get you as much attention, but they're far more dangerous.
I
Well,
say we take the main roads because that's the last thing people will expect.
The faster,
actually,
the
I'm all
better.
for going on the main roads. I'm kind of gonna need it.
The faster, the better.
Besides, unlike you chumps, I don't have a known bounty on my face.
That you know of.
That you're aware
Oh,
of.
well, there would be a bounty. It's just for unknown. And for multiple people.
Out of character, Ghost. I don't have any weapons or armor.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, Ghost, when we were making our characters, you literally left off with, yeah, you guys probably aren't going to be having base equipment.
Yeah.
Right.
Good
We
night.
never did go over that. It was getting late, and then we didn't do
Yeah.
anything last week.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sometime later.
All right. You guys are all
Just
good?
for shits and
Yes.
Giggles, yes.
Yes.
Just
Sorry.
continue.
Just for shits and giggles, someone was saying something?
Just continue. Just
All right.
continue.
All right. As you guys are making your way out from your cellar hideout towards your seahorses, you encounter a group of at least 3 drow. You recognize these drow as not being members of the Xanathar Guild, but from the Bregan Derteth Guild, an all-male drow guild. You know these guys are absolutely up to no good. Of the 3 major evil guilds, being the Bregan Derth, I don't speak Elvish, so I'm sorry for any elves that are listening to this if I'm butchering your language.
Yeah.
Bregan Derth, you uncultured swine.
Bregan Derth, the
suddenly-
Xanathar Guild.
Suddenly, Norfinus is like, I feel like I'm being besmirched.
I feel like someone is butchering my mother tongue somewhere in the world.
And then there's like the Zentarum.
Mhm.
So, anyways, of these 3, you recognize, you guys would recognize at least the main guy. The other 2 are just kind of his cohorts. We will name this guy Flamador. And he's just kind of standing there in the doorway, arms crossed, legs kind of crossed, and kind of like leaning against the wall in one of those smug, like, so I've been waiting for you kind of poses. And that's more or less what he says. So, I've been waiting for you.
Hey, if there's
Can he
just
cast
one-
magic?
He can cast magic.
What is it? What is his fucking spellcasting ability?
Do I have to roll to save? You just know this automatically?
Yeah, it's
Yes, it-
one of my abilities I can use. It
within
doesn't
60 feet-
specifically tell me what their spellcasting class is, but it tells me if they can cast magic and what they use for their skill. It doesn't tell me what their proficiency bonus would be,
Or by the sounds of it, what spells they have.
or what spells. It's
Oh.
just the ability to see if things are people can use magic.
So, like, I would say if he casts sorcerer-based, wizard-based, cleric-based, or whatever.
No, you
Are these
don't
guys
tell me
armed?
that. You would just tell me what
if it's
their
like
governing
charisma,
skill.
yeah, charisma, wisdom.
Okay, it's charisma.
Are these guys
Ugh.
packing?
I
Yeah.
mean,
These guys look like serious badasses. Let me see about trying to take a picture with my phone and dumping it onto Discord.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've
Alright,
done in the past before.
Well, he hasn't come at us yet, so I'm gonna try and make friendly and say, "Hey, what you doing on what's universally known as our turf?"
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Already, this group rolls better than the Broken Hunters.
It's because our mods are higher,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true.
way higher.
Oh.
You rolled a nat 20. First
Yeah.
roll of the group.
No, not the. I goofed up my sax roll.
Yeah.
My saxophone sucked.
All right. Soon
One
as
that actually matters.
Yeah.
Also, you don't get to say shit. The other one was a nat 20 for the saxophone.
If he had advantage.
It is true.
But it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that also would have involved his cronies too, if they can cast magic.
yeah, they're both charisma based.
Ugh.
Okay, so you say, what are you doing here? He replies, looking for you chumps. Word is you guys have heard word of quite the valuable treasure.
And
What'll it take to get that information out of you?
Oh, I don't know. Probably a wizard or some very highly intelligent being or spellcaster.
How about
You, of course, don't fit the bill.
Or a very talented pair of lips. I hear that the females train the male drow very well.
Oh. Even I felt that one.
Roll.
Damn, hitting
Uh,
low.
I want either both of you guys to roll intimidations or one of you to roll with advantage.
Hold on, let me see what my.
Can
Hold
I?
on, let me see what my
That was-
intimidation is.
Wait. Can I?
Oh, that was really good.
Okay. What is your intimidation modifier?
9.
Oh,
You roll with advantage.
Okay.
I kind of want to jump in there for a bit, but okay.
Oh,
my
man.
God.
What did I tell you?
The same rolls.
Suddenly, the broken hunters all have heart attacks. Guess what she played these guys now?
Flamador kind of looks a little worried and is like, I don't know. I don't know where you get your information from. And you see the other two drow that are behind him kind of chuckling a bit and is like, dude, he totally got you pretty good. Shut up. I know he got me pretty good. No one insults Flamador and gets away with this.
By the way, I just kind of put my fist over to rhythm or blues, whichever one, and just for a fist bump.
Yeah, I give you a fist bump, and at Blues, the Quarai spirit pops up behind me and starts acting like my hype crew.
Wait, is the drow blocking our way?
Yeah.
Alright, look.
They're going to start initiative, but you guys, with this successful intimidation, you guys will get advantage on your initiative rolls.
Cool.
So basically, roll initiative twice and take
Nice.
the higher.
Oh God, help me.
Take the higher. Got it.
Okay, 8.
Well, mine's
You're
14.
not- You're not used to having a 0 to your initiative.
I know. Is this how
I'm not used
Rock
to having.
feels?
I'm not used
Yes.
to having any modifier to my fucking initiative, and I still roll
Nine.
somewhat low.
Oh, is this how North feels?
On his good days, yeah.
Highest
Yeah,
I got
but-
was 9.
Yeah, for those paying attention at home, Ren and I have basically swapped roles of me being a heavy dex character and him being a heavy strength character.
Yeah.
I will be rolling in a second. I had to get the cat off my notebook.
Can we hold for 30 seconds? I'll be right back.
You want to go pee or something?
Yeah, Rhythm's diss was so hard it made me piss my pants. I'll be right back.
So far, our group gets along better than the Broken Hunters get along with each other.
I mean, we just had a big character moment. We haven't really had a chance to discuss the fallout of that.
Yeah, I was actually gonna try and grab the drow that was in our way and toss them out of the way or something.
I was gonna try and kill him. Still gonna
mean,
try and kill him.
Yeah.
Not in the way you'd think, though.
Mhm.
He will become a part of my collective biomass.
All right, forgot to write down your initiatives.
I'm so glad you gave us advantage.
Yeah, you trust me, you didn't need it.
That whole one difference for me.
You really didn't need it. They rolled pretty shit.
And honestly, I think we're just gonna walk through them.
We're gonna fucking kill them.
They could be powerful spellcasters. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Don't worry, I'm actually got an idea I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a Brock Samson to one of them.
What's that?
Oh god.
Well, it depends on what do you think of when I say Brock Samson?
Rip them in half and scream and drink their blood, basically.
No, not that.
I think of fucking Brock. When you say that, I think of fucking Brock Samson covered in blood while it's fucking raining in the mud, screaming up at the sky.
He's got a knife in his
don't
hand.
know
He's
who
just going.
this is.
"Arr, arr, arr."
When I say I'm gonna do a Brock Samson, I'm just gonna grab one by the throat and just hold him and keep holding him. It's from the first episode.
Hold him.
I don't know what Brock Samson is, but it
Venture
sounds
Brothers.
a little bit like.
He's the big buff bodyguard, blonde dude, voiced by Patrick Warburton.
Oh, is he the
Hey,
guy who's always
Peter.
listening to Led Zeppelin in his car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I do know who that is. It's not Jock Rock. What are you talking about? That guy.
Yeah.
Well, let me see if I can get you a good gift to go along with it.
Oh no.
Again, it's from the first episode of Venture Bros.
Mhm.
Like, he just grabs one of the Monarch's henchmen and just holds on to him, and even when he's tranquilized, he's just still holding on to the guy.
That is the first gift. That is the first gift I found.
Okay.
I miss Venture Brothers. It just kind of ended.
They
I
have.
mean,
Alright, I'm gonna use Mind Link to coordinate with my teammates a little bit without letting the drow onto what we're doing. So
They take.
Blues is
Oh, sorry, go.
Blues is gonna use his creepy ass tentacles to like poke you guys in the ears, and you can hear me talking in your head.
yeah.
But
he
is
has
it?
to,
But is it? Well.
Two of us don't have ears.
yeah, I have no ears.
One of the people doesn't have organs here.
Then I don't know, he just pokes you, I guess.
Stop it.
Mhm.
The point is that
he has to search a little bit to find my ear hole.
the point is we can communicate without letting them onto our plan.
Yes.
All right, you guys ready for combat?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let
All
me
right.
put some fight music on this one.
All right.
The banjos.
I'm gonna say Zorburk engages them. I support them. Dazhmaar flanks. Noct gives us support from the rear. And good luck.
So wait, what's the turn order?
Oh, the turn order. Godzilla's going first. Sorry.
Yeah.
Godzilla, then me,
Yeah. Then
then Adam,
one,
then you.
it's first it's Godzilla, then it's Euro, then it's one of the Drow, then it's another one of the Drow, then it's Adam, then it's Ren, and then it's the last Drow.
Okay.
I like how, like, I got a 24, and then the next person in initiative got a 14.
Yep.
Yeah.
Again, that's
The
like,
Drow didn't do too good either, so don't worry.
All right. Ghost, let me know if any of them moves within 10 feet of me, okay?
Yeah. Do you have like pole arm or something where they can attack them once they get within range?
I have Polearm Master, so that lets me do a reaction attack when they get near me.
Nice.
I also have Sentinel, so that means if I hit them with a reaction attack, their speed goes to 0 for the rest of their turn.
Okay.
So basically, I can stop a guy if he comes towards me.
Sounds good. Godzilla, you're first.
All right.
I'm not even going to begin to pronounce any of your characters' names.
You mean you don't want to try and pronounce Dazhmaar, Ajzagharor?
Ajzagharor.
Dazhmaar.
Yeah.
Or just
Sure.
Daz for short.
Anemone.
I'm saying that word so much my tongue has gone numb.
Okay.
Alright,
so-
I am just going to casually just slither on up to one of them. Well, not the big guy, but just one of them. And let's see. And I am going to make a tail attack on him.
Okay.
Does your tail have a boxing glove on it?
That
He's
would
got a
be
little
great.
dagger to the tip. He's pretending he's a scorpion.
Get over here!
That's not great. 15.
I'm sorry, a 15 does not hit.
Well, it's a good thing I'm a monk.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What about a 30?
Yeah, a 30 is going to hit. Are you going to go for call out 1, 2, or 3? We're going to say that 1 is in the front and 2 and 3 are the ones behind.
I'll go for 2.
You go for 2? Okay.
Yep, and so now, yeah. So that's a there we go. Here, let's see. So, never mind. That's 2 separate things. So yeah, I'll just deal the damage. For ow!
Nice.
Because all of my unarmed strikes and monk weapon attacks deal a D10. So that'll be 15 damage,
Okay.
and then bonus action attack on him. I'll go with the fangs.
Nice.
Damn.
That hits.
He's bite you.
No, a extra 6. Man.
You're not going to do like flurry of blows, throw a whole bunch of ki, or make his head explode with some sort of psychic ability. Oh, wait, that was Dongo.
Yeah,
I'd say go for it because you can get your key back really fast.
yeah. I'll go ahead and expend a key for a flurry of blows. I'm not playing in my elements monk, so I don't have as many heavy
You
key
don't-
expending abilities.
You don't have to ration it so much.
That hits. I guess I should have done this beforehand as well. I would like everyone. This is another fluff roll. No penalty or anything. Everyone roll an insight or perception check.
Okay.
Perception.
I'll just roll whatever one's higher.
Yeah.
They're both the fucking same. I'll go with insight.
I got a
I didn't
19
do
on my
too good.
insight.
Yeah, I got 14 on
got 11.
perception.
Okay. But what's your fucking face? Dazhmaar. Dazhmaar, after you've punched this guy and kicked this guy and smacked this guy and doing a whole bunch of this stuff to this guy.
Well, I haven't kicked anyone.
Well, you know what I'm saying. You can see that these guys are no joke. That you really probably shouldn't be holding back too much.
Don't take him. That's
That's
my
Grok.
other monk's voice. Oh no, that's my other monk's voice. Don't take these suckers lightly. They won't mess around.
Okay.
Just giving you guys that heads up of don't pussyfoot.
Yeah.
Okay, Noct. Go. It's your turn.
Oh, bye. What should I start off with?
Are you going for 1, 2, or 3? Or all 3 or whatever? I'm saying they're all grouped close enough together that if you were to do any AoEs, they're pretty close.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do something hilarious.
Just remember we're in the room too.
Yeah,
Okay,
and remember that Dazhmaar is right.
And also remember that you guys are underground in a sewer that sewers aren't exactly known for their structural integrity. I'm not saying
Alright,
they'll
yeah, never mind.
collapse.
I'm
And
not
also
gonna be doing
slightly
that.
flammable.
Yeah, never mind. Never mind.
I
that.
forgot to-
I'll save that.
I cast Shatter on the roof.
Exactly.
I forgot to
hold
tell
on.
you guys,
Hold
this
on, let me
is,
see.
This is important.
Yes.
My Paladin aura gives everybody, my allies within 30 feet, +3 to melee damage.
Oh,
Oh.
So
Also,
that
That's going to give a bonus to Dazhmaar if he was within 30 feet of me.
I think he was.
yeah.
I'm just gonna subtract an additional 9 from all
Yeah.
those.
Alright, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna target their leader with, I'll walk right up to him, and I will utilize this cantrip.
Green flame blade. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, that one's good.
Oh yeah.
As
Yeah.
part of an action, I have to make a melee attack with a weapon against one creature. Which I will do right now.
Roll to hit.
And I'll be using two-handed with my deafening Magus.
Yeah, with a plus fucking 20 to hit, I think it's absolutely goddamn impossible to miss.
This is
How do you
17
get that
plus-
much to hit?
I have no idea.
Holy shit.
Um,
Let's see. Strength +5 or 20 +5 strength +9 mod +6 proficiency.
That's how.
Yeah.
What's the +9?
Because the sword gives me double my strength bonus.
I think it only gives that to damage. It doesn't give that
That
to
is
hit
no,
rolls.
that's not a Yeah, I never applied it to my damage.
No, it's only to damage, not to hit.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, you add double your strength to your damage, but you
Well,
don't
subtract
you
4,
don't
so
double.
that's just gonna be 23.
It still hits.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay,
so
so
that's. Wait, are you upcasting it since it's the cantrip? So it's the 17 plus 5, so it's a 22.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, it'll be at its higher level. Because at 5th level, that's character level.
At 17th level, yeah, your cantrips are always going to be powered up.
yeah.
Yeah. And since it's fire damage, doesn't your thing also
It
your
does an additional 1d6.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it takes, let me see, let me see.
So it's an additional 2d8 plus extra d6. So
Hold on, I have to get my spellcasting modifier. Which is 5 intelligence.
This is too much power for one man to wield.
yeah, good luck
Okay,
finding
let me
these
get
guys when it's
my-
your turn.
Let me see, let me just get this out. Okay, so, that's a 5. Okay, got that done. Now, get D8.
Oh, I didn't realize that it dealt Thuder damage.
Okay, there's the base part of it. Okay, and another one. For the second guy. And that's another, add another 2d8.
So we're still doing damage on just the first guy, right?
The second one would be towards number 2, because this spell actually
Yeah.
targets 2 people.
Wait, so when does the damage for guy number 2 kick in?
He would take the 13 damage.
He's taking that 13. Okay.
But... And they'll both be taking that.
Which is the second guy? Guy number 2 or guy number 3?
The second guy would be guy number 2.
Okay. So guy number 2 takes an additional 13.
Oh yeah, I
And-
forgot to roll the 1d6. For all of that. It was a mistake giving me that sword.
Was it we have to fight this guy later?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I kept offering you guys such crazy, stupid shit. So when it's like, yeah, I'll take this damaging stuff. I'll take the powerful stuff. You guys know you're meeting yourselves later, right? Yeah, keep giving me the damaging stuff.
I mean, to be fair, I kind of want Noct to be somewhat of a threat. Specifically to Pride.
Yeah, Ghost, I want to talk to you about my guy later on when we're done here.
Let's just say, Pride's grandfather might have made a specific enemy.
It
mean,
just
What?
means that in the
Somewhat.
future we're gonna have to fight dirty.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
yeah.
keep-
Back onto the damage. Are they alive?
Yeah. Yeah, they're still fine. So wait, these additional 10 and then the additional 8, they both took an additional 8 or something? There's so much damage coming everywhere. I
Okay.
don't know who you're hitting.
So the 11 would go to number 1. The first 3 would go to that guy as well. That would bring it up to that'd bring it up to 14.
What about this 17 and 5? Do they both take the 17 and 5?
Hold on, let me just do. Hold on, shut up. You're just okay. 13.
You shut
Shush.
up.
Shush. They. Fuck it, just ignore the additional d6. I don't need it.
I don't need it.
Okay, so
I
how
don't
is this
need it.
working? 17 and
don't
5.
need
They
it.
both take that. Yes? No?
Yes.
They
I'm
both
just gonna
take
say
that.
yes because it's gonna be simple. Just say yes.
All right. Then the 6 plus 5. Who's taking that?
The 6 plus 5 would be the first guy.
Okay. The 8 plus 5 is the second guy.
Yes.
Okay, cool. And then this 8 plus 2,
That would be both of them.
and then the 3 and the 3 and the 2 is both of them as well.
The first 3 would be the first guy. Yes. I'm just gonna say yes.
Okay. There. Okay, I've taken their damages off. Is that your whole turn? Are you moving? You running? You got bonus actions?
I
or
will use
something?
my bonus action to place my amethyst mark on my sword, and on my turn.
Okay.
Oh, you'll see if it ever gets to my next turn. Because when I put it on my sword, it now glows with a fucking purple crystalline glow.
That's usually good.
Yes, not for them, but good for me.
Wait a minute, did you just invent the lightsaber?
And he's got Mace Windu's lightsaber. No, what does that sound?
I'm not gonna say it's a lightsaber.
For
I
copyright
am.
reasons.
I'm gonna say that you are now Samuel L. Jackson.
I mean, who knows? If I manage to eat one of the fucking dark elves, I might be able to take on their form.
Anyway.
All right, if anybody refers to Rhythm as Hayden Christensen, I'm walking my ass out of here.
All right.
Okay, Ewan McGregor.
All right.
I can work with that.
Yeah, you know, Kruger.
Anywho.
We are now going to drow number 3.
Uh-oh.
He is going to begin casting a spell, and he is going to target all 3 of you guys.
Wait.
And I need
Is that?
I need all 3.
There's
What?
4 of us.
Yeah.
Okay, all 4 of you guys. Sorry. He's going to be targeting. No, he's only going to be going for 3 of you guys. Sorry, that's what the spell is doing.
So which three?
Let's.
Mhm.
I think basically, okay, he's not going to go for Dazhmaar because he currently has 2 of his allies in the way. So he's going to go against everyone but except for Dazhmaar.
What
I need
save
you-
are we doing?
You're doing a dexterity save.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
You said something.
Ah,
Pass.
21.
so far so good.
Hang on. I'm just checking stuff.
Is danger sense I think that's a barbarian thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait. I'm just checking to see if I got something here.
Zorburk.
But he did a 17.
Yep. Nope.
I
Still
am
not high
going-
enough.
Okay,
You said that Adam passed.
that is true.
Yeah. Oh, right. No, I'm sorry. I am very sorry. 17 still fails.
Okay. I am going to use Indomitable. So I can re-roll a saving throw that failed. If you do so, you must use the new roll, and you can't use this feature again until you finish a long rest.
I
But-
should have known they would go for me after that righteous roasting.
Yeah.
I asked for this.
So, actually, at level 17, I can use it 3 times. So I'm gonna.
Oh, nice. Well, still, you have a use of Indomitable.
Well, I got 2 more.
Come on, baby. Oh.
Yeah,
Ugh.
So no. You couldn't have failed any worse unless it was a natural 1.
I got a 0, so the highest I can get to is 20.
All right. So this drow bastard, he is casting chain lightning.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Shit.
That's not good.
I don't even know if I even have enough d8s for this. And for Adam to know I don't
Oh.
have enough d8s.
You could just roll 20.
I mean, I can loan you some D8s if you want. Where'd I fucking put them?
6.
I mean,
You could just roll in the machine instead of
7.
manually.
yeah, there is a
Yeah, roll 20.
yeah.
8, 9. Come
Yes.
on, there it is. 10. There we go. Let's do this. 10 d8 lightning damage.
Yeah, there's no way I can block this.
Mhm.
Well, since Noct passed, he's only taking half. 1.
Man, it's a. I kind of wish he had targeted me. I could have pretty easily handled that.
10.
I mean,
I-
I've got enough health to deal
Yeah,
with that.
I mean, we all are tanky,
20.
tanky.
Just wait.
30.
But because I have evasion, so
41.
worst case scenario, I would have
That
taken
could have
half
been a lot
damage from
worse.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I take
20.
20 points of damage.
Yeah. So, Rhythm and Blues, you're taking 41 lightning.
Already
Zoidberg,
deducted.
you're taking 41, and Noct, you're only taking
Yeah.
20.
Zoidberg. God
Just
damn it.
Zor will be fine.
And then, while still it's his turn, Green is running up close to you, Dazhmaar.
Mm-hmm.
And then as a bonus action, he is going to swipe at you with a scimitar.
Cool.
No rhythm and blues. He's not within 10 feet of you. You are far enough away because Dazhmaar ran up to do some melee stuff.
I figured you would have said, but sounds like this guy's doing the Eldritch Knight war magic thing.
Yes. Maybe.
Cemetery.
Does a 15 hit?
That does not.
Didn't think so. And that is green. I'm calling him green because I used my green colored dice for this guy. And that's green's turn. Now we're on to yellow, which is drow number 2. Drow number 2.
Is he yellow because my epic growth made him piss his pants?
No, he's yellow because I'm using my yellow colored dice.
Oh, man.
And then the other one's pink because I'm using my pink colored dice.
But the water around him does seem a little bit warmer.
All right. So guess what
Goddamn.
yellow is doing?
Another lightning.
I couldn't
He's-
possibly.
He's doing another lightning.
God damn
So I
it.
need but this time he's gonna go for Dazhmaar because he is basically
Yeah.
point blank with Dazhmaar. And I think of the 3
Ghost, I can hear you smiling.
Yeah.
My God, if Dom ever played with you as a DM, that would be like his worst nightmare.
I don't know, man. I think I'd have to just target him just to kill him off so I wouldn't have to listen to him complain so much.
No, then he'd take it personal, and then he'd try to roll up some ridiculously overpowered character.
Like his Freddie Mercury bard?
See,
I don't know.
unlike Dongo's rapping bard, I want to see that.
Yeah. Basically, he's very much JoJo style that all of his attacks would very much be Queen-based songs.
Mm.
Like, it'd be more like one-liners, but with a title.
Yeah.
He actually wrote down the whole list of spells and the incantation lyrics he would use for them. No joke.
That is fucking smart, but they're Queen lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That man is a genius.
Yeah.
he's a fragile genius.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Noct, you're definitely being attacked with this because you did a fuck ton of damage against yellow before. Dazhmaar, you're also being attacked because you also did a fuck ton. I'm just trying to determine whether I want to get Rhythm and Blues or I want to get Zorburk. I think I'm going to go with Rhythm and Blues because you insulted him pretty good, and Zorburk, you've not done anything just yet. So, Rhythm and Blues, Noct and Dazhmaar.
Shit.
Okay.
Hold on,
no.
another deck save. I was reading up on something.
Oh.
Oof.
So I take no damage because of evasion.
Oh, I'm reading this wrong. All 4 of you guys are actually going to be part of this. See, okay, you create a bolt of lightning that arcs towards a target of your choice that you can see within range. 3 bolts, then leap. I was only reading 3 bolts leap to hit targets.
Yeah.
So officially, I should have made one more person in that first roll take it, but that's my fault for.
I mean, putting it out there, Dazhmaar wouldn't have had a lot of trouble
Yeah.
making the save.
He would
Ouch!
have.
Anyway, so-
Everybody except for Dazhmaar.
In which case, I take no damage.
Okay.
I love
Take
monks.
none?
Right, you have evasion. You're a monk.
Yep.
Oh,
Mhm.
Jesus.
Yep, this right
is
here.
gonna hurt.
Instead, you take no damage, and if you succeed on the saving throw, you won't.
Now I know how everybody else at the table feels when my rogue does that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay,
Monk
how
might,
bad was it?
Monk might be my favorite class. I'm putting it out there. I love playing Monk.
All right, 10, 20, 30, 48. 48 lightning. 48 lightning.
Okay.
And then, of course, Dazhmaar takes nothing. And then, as a bonus action, he is going to slash at Dazhmaar with his scimitar.
Okay.
Right, I guess I should actually roll for that. Looking for that piece of paper. But we're with yellow. Yellow is rolling. Oh, look at that. That's also still going to miss because I rolled a 4 the first time plus modifiers, and I rolled a 4 again plus modifiers for 15. Yeah, he's got a plus 11 to hit.
Well, that's not enough.
That's his turn. Now we are on to Adam. It's Rhythm and Blues' turn.
Okay.
You missed me.
You have an 8. He had a 9.
Oh,
Didn't you?
yeah. Oh, sorry, I thought he went. Wait, what was
No
the
worries.
what was the damage for the lightning? For failing?
48.
48.
Didn't you?
4, 8. Not 4d8, 4, 8.
Oh, 4, 8. Okay.
Ouch.
No worries. I'll set him up. You knock him down.
Mm,
Is there a place I can stand where all three of them will be within 30 feet of me?
Yeah, if you were to take like maybe 10 feet, 15 feet towards like the left or whatever.
All right,
Mhm.
I'll move to that location, and I'm going to drop a 5th level spell.
Cool.
It's called Destructive Wave.
It's called Eat Shit and Die.
Oh, you know this spell.
Yeah. Do you get to choose your allies? Like, are you? Is it like a cone that you're intentionally avoiding?
Each creature I choose makes
you
the
go.
save. Anyone I don't choose is fine.
Cool.
So I can sculpt the spell, basically.
All three of them got to make what? Dex save or something?
Con saves.
Con. Yeah.
Con
Right.
saves. Cool.
And I'm using the necrotic damage option. It's 5d6 necrotic and 5d6 thunder.
Nice.
And
Can't be
anybody
not-
who fails the save gets knocked prone.
All right. And you said it was con save?
Con save.
Cool. They're proficient in that.
Nah.
Okay, so green absolutely passes. I don't care what your DC is. That is, 26.
Well, his DC is 26.5.
That would pass anything. I think the highest DC that you can have is 19 if you don't have magic items to buff it.
mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yellow got a dirty 20, and
So
Tank.
he's gonna get half.
Okay, they're getting half. Okay, and Pink only got 17.
Okay, they all get half then.
They all get half. Okay,
Still, that's
they've got a +9 for Constitution saves.
If I'd have known that, I would have just tried to banish one of them.
Okay.
so that. I mean, that's still 5d6 or 10d6 worth of damage. So
Okay, that's the thunder.
Woof.
Oh shit. All right. Rhythm walks out in the middle of them, slams his spear into the ground, and says, "Get fucked."
Very nice. Very nice. Okay, give me 1 second to do calculator math. Minus 12.
I look at the one who hasn't had a turn yet, and I say, "Come on and have a go if you think you're hard enough."
All right. Still doing math.
It's a
Last
total
one.
of 39, so just have them all take 19 total.
Doing that. It's just I was clicking and clicking. I never really use my keyboard when we play because I have a shitty desk and my keyboard's just out of way. So whenever you hear, that's because I've usually hit the microphone with my keyboard.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh no. Speaking of hitting things with your keyboard, have you guys ever seen those gamer rage compilations?
9999999. Smack, smack, smack. Yeah.
Mhm.
Or punching a screen.
Not exactly. Mostly just the ones where people are freaking out and screaming about how much they hate the game and how much it sucks, but they continue to play.
Mhm.
Okay. Zoidberg, go for it. Sorry, I like calling you Zoidberg. I
Yeah.
know it's Zorburk.
Yeah,
I
or
like
Zor. It's the either one.
Go Zorburk. If you had to take a pick, I would say that the three of them are still looking very strong.
Okay, I'm gonna try and do this. This is a lot to work with.
How are you guys looking health-wise?
I
haven't taken
fine.
a hit.
Yeah.
used to have 194 health. Now I'm down to 105.
You guys are fine then.
Yeah.
Half and half.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. What was the fucking damage for the chain lightning earlier?
48.
Okay,
48, like
Yeah.
4-8.
I know. Okay.
A lot.
T.
Okay,
It's a 6th level spell they casted.
Yep.
all right. So do I use action surge before or after I do something?
You can choose to do it before or after.
It basically lets everyone know that just you're going to go all balls to the wall.
Yeah.
And don't forget, if you're within 30 feet of Rhythm and Blues, to add that 3.
Yep.
You get +3 damage. So
Okay.
To melee strikes, yeah.
swing for the fences. Go get them.
All right.
Go get him, Tiger.
All right. So I'll use action surge, and I'm gonna cast my booming blade cantrip.
Nice.
Wait, why is it saying level? At 5th level, you can use. Oh, okay. Yep. I get what it says. Okay. Booming blade. 20. So booming blade goes on, and basically I have, because I'm at level 20. It's
I just realized something. I forgot I had a fucking ability. Spell Ward.
What's that
Magical
do?
attacks of your enemies unravel around you. You and friendly creatures within 15 feet of you have advantage on saving throws against
for
spells.
fuck's sake.
That would have come in handy.
Well, no, the first one, you still would have failed. I still would have failed the second one.
I would have failed anyway. It's not a big deal. 17 was the highest I got.
The only one that might have succeeded would have been Ren on the second one.
Hmm.
If an 18 succeeds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I believe. I'm sorry, I'm just doing some quick maths. Here was it paper. So booming blade deals 1d8. Times 2.
I know we spent a bit of time getting each other's weapons and armor all set up, but if this game runs long, do you think you guys want to continue this side story for next time?
Sure.
Sure.
I'd be interested.
Sure, why not?
I mean, like, do you guys have a time limit for how late you want to play tonight?
Not really.
Not
mean-
really.
I'll have to
I
go
mean-
eventually because I have to prepare a game that I'm running tomorrow, but
Right.
I can probably hang around about as late as we usually go.
Yeah, I can't go much more later than that because work. But yeah,
Yeah, I got work in the morning too.
though.
I know. I quit my job and I still have to go to work.
Okay.
Why are they? What?
I like the
Make it-
money. I'm a student, and money's nice
Yeah.
Yeah.
when you're a student.
I get that.
So,
When you're going to school, money becomes your spirit animal.
okay.
I know. I feel like a corporate whore, just taking the money. They're just dangling it in front of me. And it's like, do you want this money? Do you really want to quit? And it's like,
It's like
no.
It's like the State Farm commercial. Oh, I got you $1. Oh, you gotta be quicker than that.
Yeah, I'll dance. Monkeys dancing. Ook, ook, eek, eek. Dance.
Yeah.
Okay, so with booming blade attached to my weapon, it
Do it.
Dance, magic, dance.
Do it.
Dance, magic,
Magic.
dance.
and
That's gonna hit.
yeah, and with booming blade, because it's cast at the highest level, because it's a cantrip, it will deal 2d8, but because of refined perfection battle axe, it adds another d6 to it.
Who are you attacking? 1, 2, or 3? 1 is the guy in the front. 2 and 3 were the guys on the side.
I'll attack number 1.
Okay.
So I'll also roll. So I'll roll 2d8 and a d6, and also roll damage. So 16, 25 damage because of booming blade. And if that one, I believe, what was it? If he moves,
Yeah. Adam can confer this. He uses this all the time.
right? So
Yeah.
if he moves somehow, he will receive 4d8 of damage plus a
Shit, yeah,
d6.
we're. Oh my god. Holy shit.
So
That's like getting a free 4th level smite. Holy crap.
and
Mhm.
let's see. Okay, so would them move? Would the guy, if the guy is made full fawn prone, does that count as movement?
I'll say yes.
Okay.
He moved. He didn't just stand there. He took some sort of movement.
Are they
It'll
all-
take half his movement to get up, so I will still
Mhm.
say yeah.
Okay, so are the 3 guys within a 10-foot radius?
I'll say 2 of them are within like 5 feet, and the other guy is maybe like 15 feet because yellow ran over because pink was getting a hit, and green, drow number 3 has still stayed off. No, wait, sorry, the other way around. Yeah, you know what? I'll say they're all within 10 feet.
Okay.
I'll say they've all clustered together.
Oh wait, no, I just realized something. If I cast that, I was gonna cast Earth Tremor.
Not the best in a confined
Yeah.
area underground.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do it. I don't care. I'm just saying your character would probably have enough intelligence not to do
Oh
that.
wait, no, it doesn't matter because I'm actually gonna do this instead. I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave.
I will say I'm right up there.
You only gotta make a Constitution save. If that makes sense.
It's not like you guys like each other, anyways. Remember that?
Yeah. So, I'll cast. Actually, what does it say about Thunder Wave? Thunder Wave. Da-da-da-da-da. So, I'll say that I'm between the 3 of them, and Thunder Wave. That is a 2d8 plus a d6. D6. Okay. I'll cast Thunder Wave level 2. So basically, they are pushed. So on top of receiving, it will be 3d8 of damage. They're also. And I'll make the dice roll. So sorry.
So they gotta make Constitution saves.
Let's see. Each creature within a 15-foot cube orienting from me must make a Constitution saving throw. Doesn't say. On a fair.
So how have you run up to them? Like, so you're putting all 3 of them within 15 feet of yourself?
Yes.
Okay, just clarifying.
So that would also hit me, but I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Same here.
Basically,
Okay,
on
they're
a failed save, a creature takes 3d8 of thunder damage plus another d6, and you are pushed back 10 feet from me. On a successful save, the creature takes only half the damage and isn't pushed.
All right.
Would spell word technically apply to this?
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we have advantage.
Cool.
Sick.
Green. Drow number 3 passed.
Okay.
What's your DC?
My DC is 19.
19. Oh, buddy. Okay.
Pass no matter what.
Drow number 1, the leader, he failed. Drow number 2 also failed, and Drow number 1 was the one that took the booming blade. You said?
Yeah, he will take. Did he fail?
Yeah.
Okay. So all those that
That's
fail.
also gonna move him, right?
Yes, because it moves him.
So that would trigger the booming blade.
Yes.
Then.
It
Yeah.
would. So
Oh my god.
so basically.
D&D chest right here.
Okay, so all those that fail, they take 13 thunder damage.
Except for Green, who passed.
Yeah, so they get half, so that's 6. And the guy that had the booming blade attached to him, so that'll be 4d8 plus a 6. So 18, 20, 21 damage, thunder damage.
Nice.
Oh wait, does that the 3 plus 3 come into play too?
I think it's only melee stuff. Is
Oh,
that what
Yeah,
it
it's
was, Adam?
melee.
Oh well,
Yes.
okay then.
Melee only.
Yeah. So oh no, I didn't add it to when I attacked the guy the first time.
I think it would work on melee cantrips because you're still stabbing somebody with a sword.
No, but I did attack him with my axe though. So
Did you add the 3 to your axe?
no,
Okay.
I didn't.
Well, I'll quickly subtract the 3 right now.
Anytime anybody within 30 feet of me hits somebody else, they get to add +3.
Yep. And because of improved warcasting, war
Oh my
mage,
god.
war
Oh, you have
mage-
forecasting too.
Oh, I got war magic, so
That
So
means
you get to make a
another attack.
fucking melee attack.
that's a bonus action.
So how much so was it the 17 damage for the
It was 17.
thunder wave?
We take 6.
Yeah, you take.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, you got to add the +4 as well because because of my weapon, it
Yeah.
adds 1d6.
So 10.
So yeah, 10.
Okay.
And I'll make another attack roll against
Yeah.
against the
Is,
guy. Oh,
I
shit.
assume.
Just take the first one. Sorry, didn't mean to. There was a bit of lag on my end.
14 misses.
Yep.
Watch what you're doing, you big green buffoon.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. I can't do anything else.
Okay. You got movement still, right? You're just gonna stay there? You're gonna take your rush movement back?
I'll just stay.
Okay.
Don't you
Cool.
have like
Clear.
4 attacks?
Oh yeah, don't you have you took your whatchamacallit?
Well,
Your action
just like,
surge.
just like in general, fighters at this level have a ton of just basic attacks.
I don't see it anywhere.
But you took
Uh,
action surge, so you
yeah,
get
I
what?
did.
An extra attack. What was your
I-
secondary
the
attack?
first time-
Action surge let him do booming blade and then thunder wave. So
Right.
those would be
let
separate
me-
actions, right?
Yeah,
Well, booming blade requires an attack action.
I did
It's
do an
done-
attack on him.
Yeah.
hold
then
on.
That's why you
this-
action surged.
Then I action
Um,
surged, then did the thunder wave,
Actu-
then I did the melee attack.
Oh,
The
I'm
melee attack is part of war magic.
Mm-hmm.
That's my bonus
I'm going
action.
to be playing an Eldritch Knight in my buddy's game coming up, so I'm just going to quietly be taking notes over here.
War magic is extremely useful.
Shit, I'm actually starting to wonder if I did have extra bonus attacks.
You get 3 extra attacks.
But
I didn't-
that's only if you use attack action.
Yeah,
that
he
is
used
true.
magic
He
as
didn't
an
use
action.
the basic attack magic. He didn't use the basic attack action.
Extra attack level, you can attack
Oh my
twice
God.
instead of once whenever you... And I've always assumed that Booming Blade counted as, like, because you do Booming Blade and then that, I don't know.
Well, it's like, for example, I got Chain Lightning still up on screen. It's action. And so Action Surge gives you 2 actions, and attack, like 3 attacks is his 1 action, for example.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think it's different if I actually did an attack
Like
as my
sword, 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 sword,
Yes.
sword.
Yeah.
If you use a cantrip, that's 1 action.
yes.
So
Okay, I see. I don't play a lot of spellcasters, so.
if
How
it
spell
count- if
casting
it
works.
counted as multiple attacks, like if you could do 4 booming
Yeah.
blades,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
would never use regular attacks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And how you can use 2 spells in 1 turn is, as long as one of them is a cantrip, you can use 2 spells so long as
Yeah.
one's an action and a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that now. Again, closest thing I've played to a proper spellcaster is a 4 elements monk.
Gotcha.
All right, so back to the top of the initiative
Nope.
order.
Nope,
Now
now
this-
we're
That is
at
the
pink.
last one.
Now we're at the leader's
boy.
turn. And the leader, he is going to run up, and he is basically just going to start slashing at 3 people, but he's not going to run up to you, Rhythm and Blues, because everyone else has gotten close. Well, everyone else has gotten close to him. You're the one that's kind of kept your distance.
I ran right in the middle of them.
Okay, right, then you'd be up there, right? No, it was Noct. Noct has not moved anywhere. Noct
No.
has stayed in the back.
Noct
Right.
was at the front as well.
You're at the front?
We're all just right in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had
plus-
to run in there so
because
that I
the
could hit them with
attack I
my
made-
spell.
Green Flame Blade, I had to make a melee attack.
Hmm.
All of us are right
And
up
the
in.
target of that melee attack was the leader.
Hmm.
All right. Well, either way, okay. I'm going to have this pink Flamadeur, and he is going to make 3 scimitar attacks against 3 individual targets. Basically, get right in the middle, and he's going to go for Dazhmaar, Zorburk, and try and think. Probably Rhythm and Blues, since you're the one that fucking insulted him. Yes, I know you've got your pole arm to hit him.
I was just about to ask, how did you know?
All right, so this first one is going to be on Dazhmaar. I think after this Dazhmaar, he's gonna run up for Noct, and so after Dazhmaar, you can do your polearm strike. Okay?
Okay. If it hits, it makes his speed 0 for the rest of his turn.
Yeah, that's fine. That is 22 to hit Dazhmaar. Godzilla?
22. Yes, that will hit.
22. Okay. All right. 1d6.
When he
That's
runs
6.
off, is Godzilla gonna get an opportunity attack?
Yeah. Okay. So that was 11 slashing
Okay.
plus
Mhm.
plus. That's really low. That's plus 18. No, not 18. 13. Sorry. Plus 13 poison damage.
Nope.
Gotta love monks.
Nope. I am immune to disease and poison.
Well,
So that'll just be 11 damage.
yeah, okay, that'll just be 11 damage. There was a third condition, but I'm gonna say that's tied into the poison. So now, hack and slash, you can make your pole arm strike against this pinky guy.
Okay.
Like
Yes, I
he
know.
makes a slash on me and just like, oh, that's adorable.
That's gonna hit him.
Okay, you have been stopped.
Yeah, roll your damage at least.
Okay. I'm gonna throw a 3rd level smite on there too.
Okay.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
You violated my mother.
Prepare to die.
Pay the fine, or pay with your blood.
My name is Nico Montoya. He's my father. Prepare
Okay.
to die.
Other paladins be like me, an intellectual.
You had 2 fucking smite. You had 2 fucking smites.
No, it's 1 smite at 3rd level, so it's 4d8.
The other one says psychic.
Yeah, it's. He
It's
does
suppo-
psychic.
It's blue.
It's
They're
supposed
basically
to.
the same thing, aren't
Yeah.
they? For you.
In this
I
case,
forgot-
it doesn't matter.
I forgot to make the other one radiant. Actually, sorry, I forgot to make the other one psychic because I worked it out with Ghost. I make a psychic smite with my my spirit dude.
Alright. Since he stopped in his tracks, and he does indeed have war magic, that one attack ended up becoming just a bonus action, and so he has a full action to cast
Of
another
course it
spell.
did. Of course it did.
God damn it.
And he is not going to do chain lightning because he already burned through that spell. Actually, no, he didn't burn that spell, but he's going to do something else. The other 2 did chain lightning. He is going to. Sorry, I got something in my eye.
It's times like this, I wish I knew counterspell.
Yeah, me too.
Well, guess who knows counterspell?
You
I-
can't
I-
counterspell smite.
No, I know you can't.
I just like to think like he slashes me and like you see like the poison dripping from his blade and it's just like, huh. It's like
Poison.
yeah.
I was born of this.
Was born from this. Murdered by
Like,
it.
I was born from the poison.
I knew someone would get it.
Ivy. It's just like
The Bane memes will never die.
no,
Never.
nor should they.
die as soon as the darkness dies. Not soon.
That's actually really good, by the way.
Yeah, that's a really
Thank you. This is the first time I've actually been complimented on my fucking Bane voice and not have it called a fucking sounding like a meth head.
I mean, it does, but Bane in that movie sounded like a meth head, so.
To be fair, it was Tom Hardy.
Sorry, that's me hitting.
You don't need to explain that it's you hitting the mic every time. We know it's you hitting the mic.
It sounded like a fucking gong.
Yeah.
That's because there's springs on the side.
Yeah.
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 That was my smite.
All right. This is the spell I'm going to use. Okay.
Oh, I forgot. Because I have improved smite, he takes an additional d8 just from being hit. After a certain level, paladins have just a 1d8 extra on their weapons at all times.
What about that extra 3 for your aura? Do you get to
Yeah.
add 3 to yourself?
Yes, it works on me too. So I'm going to roll 1d8 plus 3. Hang on.
Okay.
Sorry, it's a lot to remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jumping in at level 20 is hard. There's a lot of stuff to
Yeah.
remember.
Okay. An extra 5. And he falls down?
Is that how it works?
I'm
Oh,
asking
what?
if I
No.
got him.
Oh God fucking no! They've got a
They're not gonna fall down anytime soon.
no.
Alright, well, I think I'm gonna bust out my strongest thing.
Yeah, I told you not to
for
hold
next
back.
turn.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I only have 2 of these a day.
Yeah, these guys too.
Is it the predator trait?
Oh, that'd be so cool.
No, I actually have... How many hours do I have? Let me see. How many?
All right. So for this spell, sorry to cut you off. For this spell, Dazhmaar, you are immune because you're behind this other dude. But Zorburk, Noct, and Rhythm and Blues, I need the three of you guys to make Constitution saves.
Oh.
We have advantage on this.
Yep.
Also, I can use my Predator ability 6 times.
Thank God I got
20 passes.
Hang on. Thank God.
And
21
21.
passes.
And
And Adam.
thank God you're
21. The three
Oh,
of you guys
nice.
pass. So you're only taking half as much of this Cone of Cold.
Ugh. God damn it.
Oh, that's a rough one.
Wow,
Warlocks, I
that would
knew
be
it.
so much worse if Noct wore clothes.
Mhm.
Wait, so you're like a Ken doll this entire time?
No, he makes his own clothes out of his own body.
Eh.
It's part of his illusion.
Mhm.
Yeah,
His
he's,
flesh clothes.
he's like a slime, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought
But
he
he
was
can look
disguised
like
as a
whatever he
human or
wants.
something at the time.
It's like Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, where the clothes are apparently their scales.
Huh?
And Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, whenever the dragons take a human form, it's confirmed that the clothing that they wear is just their scales made into clothing.
Huh.
I'm
That
sorry
show
I
was
But I
asked.
can
so fucking wholesome somehow.
so fuck what so it was what?
Wholesome.
I'm
Oh,
sorry
yes.
I asked.
Okay. Already taking the half into consideration, the three of you guys are taking 21 points of cold damage. It was 43 in half for 21.
Okay, so the magic alone is slowly starting to kick my ass.
Me too.
I'm almost
except for the
down
clothing
100
part.
points.
I'm at 84.
I am down 100 points.
I'm down on a full
up.
scale. I'm down 99 points.
I'm down 120. Oh no. Anyway.
Alright, well, we don't pick the ballroom, we just dance.
No.
Oh well. Time to kill him.
All right, hold on.
We've been trying.
Still not done. I just need a minute.
I need to start dipping into my homebrew.
Hmm.
I've got abilities that are
Do you think these guys have good wisdom saves?
No.
No.
Okay, noted.
Considering they're not wisdom casters, they're probably not gonna have good wisdom.
Well, that's good to know. I should have opened with this to begin with. Alright.
Almost ready. Just 1 minute. Ooh, okay. Well, combat is over. You suddenly see those three drow just plop, 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 plop. As you watch the kobold walk across the room.
You're no fun.
Time stop is a terrible spell because there's no save. It just stops time. There's no save.
You notice like the ends of my hands have got like a venomous kind of miasma like exuding from them, and I just cut it off. It's like, Oh.
That ooh was me to roll. How time stops works is you just stop time and you roll 1d4 plus 1. That's how many turns you have in a row. And I rolled a 3. So basically, this fucking little kobold had 4 turns unimpeded.
So he just got to sneak attack all of them.
He's warled them very much.
Rest in peace, Kakuin.
Well, thanks for the assist, little dragon, but
Yeah,
we were
couldn't you have
doing all
left
right on our
their
own.
Couldn't you have left their leader alive? That way we could have gotten information from him.
It doesn't
If
matter.
any of you guys would like to loot these corpses,
Yep.
Sure, why
Yeah,
not?
might as well.
Investigation.
just roll investigation. If you can get above a 15.
25.
11.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
barely. So
Looks
close.
like Zorburk's the only one to have found anything. On these drow, who were called drow-favored consorts,
Oh, these fuckers.
these fuckers, super stupid strong.
I don't find anything. I'm just playing with the leader's head, making him talk. I don't know, guys. These guys look kind of tough. What do you think?
So, Zorburk, you find a scimitar and you find a hand crossbow. Roll me either an Arcana or a second investigation.
Arcana. I'm actually proficient in that.
You know that these are both very magical,
Magic.
but unless anyone has identify,
Sadly, I don't have that. Can anyone?
Yep.
These are magic. Anyone can identify these.
I thought the wizard would have it.
I'm not a wizard. I'm a magus. There's a difference.
Hmm.
But yes, I do have the identification spell.
oh, come on, I just closed that fucking page.
I'll pass them over to Noct.
Identify.
All right, scimitar.
Speed?
These are very magical drow scimitars. It's a standard scimitar of just D6, but it also does an additional 4d8 poison damage.
That's why they hit so hard.
On top of that, the target has disadvantage on the next saving throw against a spell cast against it.
All right.
Oh,
who's
I
hurt?
really counteracted that.
No, actually, Dazhmaar by being resistant to poison.
By being immune. Yeah.
Hmm.
The crossbow, on the other hand, now that one's a nasty, nasty little bugger. It's just a D6 crossbow,
Okay,
but
but
you have to make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or be poisoned for an hour. If you fail the save by 5 or more, they are unconscious for an hour. I'm not
this
saying,
is the drow poison.
yeah, I'm not saying dead. I'm just saying unconscious. There's a difference.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not dropped. You don't have to make death saves or anything like that.
But the poison still kicks in.
Mm.
Poison doesn't do damage. That just gives you disadvantage on everything, basically.
Yeah, I relay that information.
Are scimitars simple or martial?
Marshall.
Okay.
Who's hurt?
Then
Everyone.
Yeah,
everyone.
yes.
Who's hurt badly?
Probably me.
I'm going to
Everyone-
point out that you're not going to get to the halls of the hunting axe in one fucking day. It's going to
No.
take
Yeah.
you at least 4 days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we still
That-
gotta get out of Waterdeep or wherever we are, though.
Yeah, I'm.
It's cool, guys. I have summoned Greater Steed. So at the DM's discretion, I could summon a creature large enough for us to all ride, and it might be faster than the seahorses.
I've got just the animal for that.
We're
If
summoning
you
a
are-
Parecki.
Close. A Brachiosaurus.
Oh,
Hey,
what, like a plesiosaur or something?
Yeah.
A brontosaurus.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's awesome.
I have had that thing favorited since we've started this campaign.
Okay.
On that companions thing that you keep looking at on my phone,
Mhm.
I've had Plesiosaur. That's Pachyosaur.
Okay. Greater
Plesiosaur.
Seed. I summon it.
But you don't summon it while we're in the sewer, though.
No,
It's
no,
like
I.
No,
elk
I'm
all over
assuming
again.
that we move along and we're getting to our departure area.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
will say that as being part of the Xanathar Guild, you take some of your secret Xanathar shortcuts. Those exist. I read that to
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can choose that it be a celestial, a fae, or a fiend. So I'm gonna have it be a fae.
Fae
and-
Plesiosaur?
Yep. If it has an
a
intelligence of lower than 5, its intelligence becomes 6, and it gains the ability to understand one language of my choice. I'm gonna have it understand the Quori language,
Okay.
which is what I and my spirit speak to each other. So
And I can understand what you're saying.
you can.
Because
ability.
Yep.
Yeah, just understand all languages. You learn the ability to understand all languages through the power of fist.
Yep. Let me find it. It's only spoken. Like I wouldn't be able to read it, but
Yeah.
because
All right. Well,
because
in that,
high
in
because
that case,
high-
I'm going to give orders to it telepathically.
because high level monks are stupid.
All right.
Wow. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, my lizard folk monk just hit level
While
13.
the mount is within 1 mile of me, I can communicate with it telepathically. So I'll give it orders that way.
Mhm.
And while mounted on it, it can benefit from buffs that normally only benefit me. And it disappears when it drops to 0 hit points or when I dismiss it. Casting the spell again resummons it with all its hit points and any conditions removed. And basically, this bonds the creature to you, so it doesn't betray you or freak out on you.
Mm.
But I would never do that.
Yes, you.
By
would.
the way, Dongo really summon elementals, and I've had to explain to him, you lose concentration on an elemental, it will
Because-
fucking attack everybody.
Yeah.
Basically, this is just a way of making sure that paladins who usually have crap wisdom don't constantly have to handle animal checks to keep their steed in line.
Mhm.
And it's that reason that we got paladins at the rodeo.
Okay,
Mhm.
so I've summoned the Fey Plesiosaur spirit.
I as a heads up, I went with Plesiosaur because it's kind of cool and badass. But had you chosen, the Plesiosaur has a swimming speed of 40. A riding horse has a speed of 60. Do you want cool and badass dinosaur, or do you want just individual horses?
I can only summon one thing.
Yeah, that's why I went with big and badass.
Mm.
Okay, here's a question. What's the swimming speed of a shark?
Shark, giant shark. You like brekkie?
It's 40, I think.
Second giant snapping turtle. No, giant shark. 50.
Oh.
Okay, you guys want a giant shark instead?
Might as well.
10
All
feet.
right.
10
It's faster,
feet.
yeah.
We'll
Mhm.
spring for the giant shark.
Cool. And yeah, I know, same as before. All that intelligence and
Mhm.
your language and secret
Actually,
codes.
I have a proposition.
Hmm?
Since it says I summon it, can we say that instead of summoning it as a spirit, this is just like a projected form of the Quori spirit? Like
Yeah.
it takes this form in the physical world.
Sure. You've got a ghost shark.
Okay.
So Blues is now the shark.
Yep.
That's cool flavor wise.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let me see if I
Okay.
can.
Nobody go in the shark's mouth. I'm not fishing you out.
Yes, that was my first priority.
Oh, ghost shark is a real shark.
Sharks don't really have that much of a taste for my people. So it would be a first experience for me.
Ghosts-
Easy as
sorry, I was just saying, ghost sharks. It turns out it's a real shark. They fucking look like Jigsaw from Punisher.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Well, I forgot my train of thought.
Sharks don't
They
tend
don't
to
like the
feast on your
taste of you.
kind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be the
That's where I
first
left off.
experience. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be the first experience I've ever had with being in one of their mouths.
Mm.
Yeah, and likely also your last.
Anywho.
Sorry, I'm going damn it because the image is not copying.
Yeah.
Ew, you're right. Ghost sharks are ugly.
Anyway, so yeah, as soon as Noct slumps up onto the shark, you see as his body seems to start to melt and his armor's just coated in red slime as he reverts back to his original form.
I will.
Yes.
You okay, buddy? Is
Whoa.
that normal?
It's completely normal. It's just easier to relax in my true form after
I
a
will.
bit of a tussle.
Well, actually, let me.
Okay.
I think I actually have. I have a faster movement speed than the shark. So.
Should we just get a boat and tie it to the snake person? He can pull us.
Get a sled.
I'll just climb on your back and I can ride you there.
Technically, he's long enough. You probably all could just ride on him, couldn't you?
I mean,
you guys could literally tie me around him and fucking use me as the rope.
yeah, because I just remembered. Unearned movement. I have a movement speed of 60.
Good
Hey,
for you.
Adam. I think it was you, Adam. I could have been Ryan. Were you saying it was you that was listening to the podcast Drunks and Dragons?
No, that wasn't me.
I think that was Ryan then. All right, never mind. Never mind.
So, I'll just swim alongside.
Eh. So what's happening?
What's happening is you exited the sewers. There is a secret sewer entrance at the side of the Waterdeep walls, and that's how basically you guys were able to get in and out of the city without drawing too much attention of the guards. And now you have left Waterdeep, and under the cover of night, you guys have basically begun your adventure. Let me roll the fairness. I don't think anything's going to come of this, but I have to roll that d20. 18 or higher is a random encounter as per the rules of the book.
Do we get out?
Anything the book throws at you, you guys will just fart at, and it will die.
Do we get our health
Yeah.
back or?
No, that's a natural one.
Aw.
I assume we get our.
Do we get our health and all that back or?
Yeah, you'll get your health back. Nothing's going to happen during the night. That's
Okay.
the natural one, as basically guaranteed your safety.
Yep.
As a fun heads up, those drows were challenge rating 18.
Ooh.
All
Like
three of
each
them.
one of them?
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
here's a question. What was their max health?
225.
Okay, just out of curiosity, what would this have done?
A bunch.
Oh wow.
A bunch. Where am I now? The weakest one was number 2, and he had 104. So that would have done a lot.
So if I had managed to get my turn off, number 2 would have been fucking Ash.
No, he would have been alive, but he would have been very, very, very,
Yeah.
very sore. I wasn't so much being cheap by just having this kobold whose name I already forgot. I gave him. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Unless you guys
whatever.
remember.
Dio.
Yeah, whatever. Dio? Sure,
We're
we'll call him
just gonna
Dio.
call him Dio from now on.
Yeah, he's Dio. It's not that I was being cheap with Dio. Yeah, you guys could have probably taken this, but this was more just an introductory, just to get used to your new characters.
Yeah.
I just wanted to throw something big at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was great.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, it occurred to me that with each of my strikes, I could have been expending an additional key point to deal 10 poison damage on top of my attacks. Oh,
I'm gonna take a minute just to grab some water. I know you guys have all had water, but now I could really use some water. We can continue on. Let me pull up the map and see where you guys are. The map is under the maps page, under the world map. Waterdeep and Red Larch are pretty far away. Do you think Messi would be upset if at some point you guys cross paths with Benedict?
I don't think he'd care.
I really don't
I
think he'd
doubt
care
he would
either.
care.
I'm super under the impression he's not going to be coming back.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
Who's this character we're talking about?
Dimble.
Benedict.
Yeah.
I know who Dimble is.
God
Yeah,
detective.
He's a detective character that Messi played.
Yeah.
Not technically before and after Dimble.
Yeah.
Because he originally played Dimble, then had to leave for real life reasons, came back as Benedict. Benedict had a good reason to leave for story reasons, so then he brought back Dimble, and then he left for personal reasons,
Yeah.
He didn't like how silly we were playing the game.
Plus, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Alright, I am just looking on the map. Okay, so you guys are leaving Waterdeep. You're heading north. And you are probably coming pretty close to the town of Amphail. Let me see if Amphail is in this Elemental Evil book. I don't think it is, but it's the next town on the map. Dragonland. Run. Wish there was an appendix that I could look stuff up alphabetically.
Oh, yep. I see where Amphail is. It's actually near Bargerite.
Yep. You are pretty near Bargerite. Bargerite is basically underneath the word Desserin Valley.
Alright, so before Noct is even in fucking eyesight of anyone else, he'll change his appearance.
Alright, I got
Do
Amphail.
his secondary backup appearance when he uses not in town.
Mm-hmm.
It's a form of a purple skinned tiefling. Forward facing horns. Take a guess who it originates from.
Barney!
Yes.
Barney was a demon spawned from my imagination.
Okay, I'll read you the snippet of Amphail.
Mm-hmm.
Amphail lies on the long road about 3 days' ride north of Waterdeep. Town is named after Amphail the Just, one of Waterdeep's early warlords, who is said to haunt the surrounding hills in spirit form, frightening away monsters. Horses are bred and trained here. Rich Waterdavians maintain secluded estates in the hills, and farmland is plentiful. You know what? I'm even going to go ahead and say that there's probably a good whatchamacallit, Xanathar Guild hideout up in these estates.
Mm-hmm.
Maintain secluded estates in the hills, and farmland is plentiful. Stands of dark duskwood and spruce trees are everywhere. In one corner of the town square stands the Great Charlon, a black stone statue of a famous war stallion bred in Anthale long ago. Gelded by a prankster, the rearing horse is often painted bright colors by high-spirited locals. Children are allowed to hurl stones at birds perched on the statue to keep it free of poop. The children often climb it themselves and cling precariously to the high, tilted saddle, waving their arms and commanding imaginary armies into battle. Within spitting distance of the statue is the Stagged Horn Flagon, cozy tavern.
God damn it, I missed.
All right, so welcome to Amphale. Currently, you hear pong. Darn it, I missed! As a kid throws a rock at the statue.
Wait, is he like
Have
throwing
we
it
had
at
time
the
to-
statue or throwing it at the bird on the statue?
Either or. Kids don't seem to care.
Have we had time to rest?
It's been 3 days.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
And so you are in Anthale, 3 days north of Waterdeep. You are about maybe 2 more days from Bardrate.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm thirsty.
Yeah, well, it'll be a good place to get information about the events that happened at the halls of the Hunting Axe, the nearby tavern.
Leave that to me.
I'm listening. I'm just looking at the map. Each grid is 10 miles. You're about 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. You're about 100 miles northeast to Bardrate. Then from Bardrate, you are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 20, 30. Another 130 from Bardrate to the Halls of the Hunting Axe. So you're about 3 more days to get to the Halls of the Hunting Axe.
All right. We'll go in and anybody else have musical talent? Performance, anything like that?
Does breaking a chair over a man's back count as musical talent?
Sounds like a
Maybe if you do
xylophone.
it in rhythm.
Well, the man I got. This is why I love you. This is why I enjoy hanging out with you lot.
Does
So,
do
so much more
instruments of
interesting.
do instruments of violence count?
I think you and
I
I,
mean, if
have
you
a
can make
different definition
sound.
of the word instrument.
But regardless, the person I got this form from was actually a master musician.
There you go.
So I've been looking for the fucker for 80 years.
Does
Probably dead by now.
Zora's gonna do an investigation. He's gonna see if there's any wanted posters or anything.
Yeah, sure. For shits and giggles, this is another one of those fluff rolls. Yeah, okay. You know, it's only just point and laugh if it was a 1. As you walk up, you actually do see that there is presently 3 wanted posters. One says Chandri, a female,
Human.
what was she? Human? Human.
She was human,
A
yeah.
yeah.
She
Female
was
human.
also from like a plantation family.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
You might know about that. There is another one whose name you don't recognize. Give me 1 second, just to pull up a random name. I can pull up a random name.
Yeah. Someone by the
Got
name-
another one.
Yep.
What is he? He's a human? Just a really ugly human?
Hey, don't be mean to Ro.
Hey, fuck you. It
While
might
this
be
is
true,
going
but
on,
fuck you.
What was the name of that Star Wars character? The guy that was from the prequel trilogy? Not prequel, from the original trilogy that, I'm wanted in 10 different star systems.
Oh, the guy in
He never had a name.
All right. It's a halfling.
I believe his name was Evizan.
Oh, that guy. And he.
Yeah, his Bith friend.
The
But
fly guy,
better watch
basically.
But his friend wasn't a Bith.
We're
No.
wanted
Bith was
men.
banned.
I've got the death penalty in 12 systems.
I'll be
I'll be
careful. You'll be
Oh.
dead.
You see?
And he had a cameo in Rogue One.
Yes, he
He
did.
just attacks him for no reason. Like,
Oh, what was it?
Yeah.
You seen the robot chicken version of
completely out
it
of
where
the blue.
the
The
Yeah.
robot chicken version is fucking hilarious.
yes.
And so sad. Poor dude.
I'm gonna
Alright.
go up
Butt
and
face alien.
The second wanted poster is of a halfling for a Wigan Nettleby. A very elderly looking halfling. And the third one is of a Triton named Gald. Ghald.
Do they say what?
Oh, he's
their-
a Sahagin. Sorry, not a Triton.
Or what's a Hagen?
Sahagin?
They're like- you ever see Hellboy, like the good
Yeah.
ones? They're like evil Abe Sapiens.
Ah,
but with 4 arms.
Oh, so like a mix of Gorilla Grodd and what was the 4-armed person from Mortal Kombat?
Goro.
No, it's very much a mixture of Goro and Abe Sapien from Hellboy. These guys
Okay.
aren't big and buff.
Do they say what they're wanted for, or how much they're paying?
Murder and conspiracy.
Murder,
Uh,
conspiracy, spitting on the sidewalk, ass kicking, shit kicking, buggery, horse theft, the whole 9
Cool.
yards.
And collusion with cultists.
All right, I
Ooh.
can probably guess which one that one belongs to.
All 3.
Okay, so
How
there's
dare they all steal horses?
there's no
Seahorse
so
rustling.
there's no Xanathar
Mhm.
members up there.
No,
Okay,
no, you're a bit too far to town. Roll me history checks, and this is to see if you even heard about Wigan.
nope.
Nope. No one else has looked at these wanted posters, and that's way too low.
Mhm.
Okay,
Hang on. I'll give you a check if you want. My history sucks, but
that's better than mine.
I'm going to turn the music back on and then loop it. All right, I will at least read you Gald.
I'm gonna go up and play with the bards.
All right, Gald is the Sahagin. Gald is an 8-foot tall, 4-armed Sahagin who works with a partner for the Kraken Society. This is stuff up at this point. He has murdered various people, a highwayman. He is known to be part of the Kraken Society in that they have been rustling many cows, traders.
Sea cows.
Yep. That's the first encounter these guys did.
How dare they take the manatees? They only just got off the endangered list.
Yeah, remember you guys had to run and hide in the Feywild.
No, I don't.
What are you talking about? Noxman never been to the Feywild.
He is known to be part of the Thieves Guild as well, of the Hand of Yartar. They have they have stolen some very powerful elemental weapons. Anyways, that was the one you got.
Okay, Zor will take all 3 of them and just put them in his bag.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay. As you take all 3, you see this one guy walk up with a flagon in hand. For fun, roll me another perception check.
Just me?
Yeah, because you're the one.
Nope.
Nope, you don't see this person at all. This person comes up and he's rather intoxicated, and he kind of spills his beer on you. He's like, "Hey, I see you're taking those posters down. And like this guy just absolutely stinks. I said, you're covered in beer. You maybe even have a bit of spittle on you, but this is another fun roll. Roll me a Constitution save. This is just for fun to make laugh you if you fail. Okay, you don't think it. You think his breath is horrible, but you don't pass out in any respect of the way.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, I see you're taking those posters. You think yourself a big man that you can take these guys?
I'm going to take a deep breath and just give him an intimidating stare.
Okay.
18.
Unfortunately, he is drunk and immune to being feared.
Seriously,
That's why
a thing?
Yeah, that's why my cleric is always fucking pissed drunk.
Okay.
God, Master of the Drunken Fist.
But I actually took that from Critical Role. That is why not the brave is always drunk. That's what Sam says, and that's what Matt allows. That since
works.
Not is always drunk, that's why she's brave.
Ha.
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
she has a wonderful stick collection.
I think at this point, since he is drunk, he might even be stupid.
Mhm.
And I think he's going to try and start something.
Oh.
Hey, buddy, I don't like the way you're looking at me. And he's just going to make a poke check at you. He's, going to, with a hand, just, poke at your chest. He rolled a 10 to try and drunkenly just lunge and start tapping at your chest.
I got 21, so no.
You
Yeah.
mind if I deal with this?
No.
Aw.
But it's been 3 days. Noct hasn't really eaten anything.
And I haven't punched anything in 3 days.
Oh, so I was gonna eat him. He's too stupid for Noct's appetite.
Okay, Ghost, can I do something?
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I've given
gonna
you
make
this
him a
drunk
lobster.
fool.
Right. How close are we to the door or to a window?
I'm gonna say you're about 30 yards, 30 feet. Maybe a pretty good yeet to get him through a window.
Okay. Okay, I'm thinking of something here.
I mean, this is just a peasant. You can do whatever you want. I'm just saying this is a peasant, so you don't have to like bust out your biggest spells, right?
No, but yeah. Okay.
I mean, it might be funny to banish him just to see.
I
What
don't have that spell.
I mean, I'm all for banishing him.
It only lasts a minute.
I'm just gonna pick him up. I'm gonna grab him by the throat. I'm doing a Brooke Samson, and I'm gonna throw him out the nearest open doorway or window.
Do you yell Kobe as you do it?
Nope, I'm doing this silent like.
Kobe's for accuracy. He's for distance.
I guess so. Roll me an athletics. Yeah, athletics
Oh
check.
my god.
The whole bar just stops and stares and looks at this whole group right now.
I play him off with the saxophone. Doot, 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 doot.
Noct just walks. Noct just walks to the counter, just shaking his head.
We don't take too kindly to strangers around here, especially ones that throw skeeter out through windows. You guys got about 5 seconds before you amscray from here.
I get the
But
feeling.
listen, my good man. We're just here for information. Specifically about the halls of the hunting axe. Noct just raises
Or-
a hand.
3, yeah.
I'm gonna try and tell him, hey, it's no big deal. We didn't come here to start anything. That guy came at us.
The bartender spits at Noct, but then after Rhythm Blues comes up, looks over.
You see his Noct just sighs. All right, fine. We'll take our business elsewhere. Let's go.
I get the feeling that I get tossed out windows fairly often.
And here's how Noct's gonna treat this establishment itself.
Oh God.
no.
The door.
Oh, no. Shatter.
No.
Shit. Oh, mother.
The whole side of the wall just completely disintegrates into just ash mixed in with the water of the water plane. It's just like mud.
Basically, here's the description for the spell.
Mary, mother of Jesus.
God damn it! You just took out a foundation wall.
Yeah.
You used the. How high level is
20.
Great?
Oh, that's a 6th level spell. I only have
Yeah.
2 of those.
Good God.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
You used that on a wall.
Yeah, that's why I said gray dust with the plane of water just turns into like mud and just kind of drifts away. Do you do that before or after you've left the building?
Oh, I do that after.
Okay, I am assuming all of you guys have been there, left the building,
Yeah.
and after you've casted disintegrate, you kind of hear followed by a multitude of screaming.
Oh, would you look at that? They don't know how to make buildings here.
That was a little excessive, don't you think? We are supposed to be keeping things on the down low.
You guys could theoretically wipe out an entire town and nobody would fucking know.
Besides,
I am.
I was not gonna
fallen
face the
paladin. I'm
repercussions. He
still a
has no
paladin.
face.
I'm gone.
Dazhmaar's gone.
I'm going into the wreckage to see if I can find anybody who's injured and help them.
You guys are evil, by the way. This is your
Yeah.
job to do evil duty.
We're here on a job. I'm lawful evil.
Yeah.
Lawful evil doesn't conscience the random destruction of innocent people.
Saving lives,
Disrespecting
though.
Noct. Noct doesn't stand for
we do-
disrespect.
We do evil in a precise and organized way.
I know,
Yeah,
but I
that's-
think saving them is lawful good at that point.
Yeah.
I beg to differ. I think it's neutral at best because my motive is that
We need info.
I don't want these guys to rat on me.
Yeah.
If something goes down here, I want them
It
to
is a self.
Well, they won't rat. They won't rat on you if they're dead.
Yeah.
Hey.
I mean,
okay.
I'm not saying stop. I'm just simply saying if you guys are
Greater-
evil, saving lives
greater
is not.
utility. They're probably going to be more used to us alive than dead because we didn't really get any information out of them.
Yeah, we didn't get
Yeah.
anything.
Now, if we save one of these guys' lives, maybe they'll know something all of a sudden.
Good point.
I'm gone.
Yeah, Noct is still just walking away though, regardless.
Alright.
Zorburk.
Dazhmaar saw you do.
Zor will come
Yeah.
over and help.
If I can get the two of you guys to make survival checks, I think
What for?
to pull people from the rubble.
Shit.
Would that be athletics
Acrobatics.
to like
Yeah.
lift the rubble?
Athletics.
You're more searching for signs of life, even at this point. That's what the survival is,
Perception then?
Or investigation.
or investigation.
Yeah. Okay. Investigation.
I would say survival or investigation.
Ah,
All right. I got this.
See, the perception would more be like, I hear them screaming. The survival would be, I'm looking for them to pull them out and see who's still alive.
Hmm.
But the
Alright.
investigation, I will allow to stand. It's good enough that you're able to pull at least one person out who is closest to the wall.
Oh, that nat 20 on the other side.
I know, right? I can even see the 20 on that yellow 2 up there.
everything outside of that first fight, I've just been rolling like shit. Like 2s, 3s, 4s.
Hmm.
All right.
So So
Obviously, I'm not lifting the whole roof off, but
okay,
there's
let me help.
got to be a few people I pulled out there.
You got a few people. Many of them are not looking too good for having an entire building fall on them. A couple of them are just stabbed right through with wooden splinters, or got very mangled limbs as like a crossbeam has like fallen. There you go.
That's my lay on hands. I just refluffed the name.
Psychic surgery. Okay. Pool of 100 people to 20 people at a time.
Pool of it's just lay on hands. There's nothing different about it.
Yeah. I was just trying to think how many people you were able to save. I will say with your actions, if just the two of you, Zorburk,
Did
you guys probably maybe save 5. I'm not saying this bar was like crazy full, packed to the rim,
Yeah.
but you're able to get
Some
5 at least
would've
people.
been underneath the support beams when it went, so they'd probably just be flat.
You're gonna get at least the guys who are closest to the outside wall compared to the people who are deep inside where the bar was and all that stuff where things
Yeah.
collapsed.
Hmm.
All right, well, that's better than nobody. So I healed those guys up. How much of my pool have I used?
Oh, they're fucking peasants. You've probably used 5.
Okay. And
You're lucky I didn't just kill them outright. I mean, they're peasants.
Yeah.
all right. Now that we have
Commoners,
some people
sorry.
who are still alive, let's see if we can get some information out of them. So, what did you want to ask?
I save whether or not they know anything about anyone who's traveled to the hunting axe grounds.
All right. Let's ask around.
Give me a
Ben,
sec.
please don't kill yourself.
God damn
Hear
it!
your voice.
It's like
Mine
twos,
is not-
threes, fours.
My persuasion will not be any better.
You might roll high.
Eh,
You
I
see,
got- my charisma is not the best.
you did roll higher than me.
No,
No,
No, he didn't.
I mean,
his,
on the
his
die.
That's what I meant.
Oh.
yeah. On the die, he rolled better, but
So of the 5 people you were able to at least save, trying to think how I can work this, because I mean this is like, a ruin about 3 days away from town.
If the persuasion isn't enough, I have a backup plan.
It's not so much persuasion as much as how educated these common folk are.
I'm just
we
trying
just
to want to know if they saw anything.
or heard anything.
1 second.
Like, if the answer is no, then the answer is no. It's not a big deal.
You're gonna get at least one guy who says, "Yeah, we had a group of adventurers come by through here not too long ago. I think they said they were from Waterdeep before they made their way out through there. Don't get too many non-nobles from Waterdeep coming through these parts."
Can you describe them?
There's a wizard. I believe he had like even a fancy wand of the war mage with him. Roll history.
Would it be
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Wouldn't it be Arcana?
Nope.
Okay, history.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It doesn't really ring any bells, although you think it might be the previous guys that your handler was describing from being scouts.
Well, I know who they are. Rhythm and blues don't.
Yeah, that's just it.
Yeah.
I was trying to describe like the last time we played, fuck, that was a while ago when you guys were here, even as the Broken Hunters. That was that previous group
Yeah.
that you met before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the dwarves who
yeah.
The dwarves and the human, yeah.
who
Yep.
turned out to be a bunch of dicks.
Yep. Because they're working for the Xanathar Guild, who are all a bunch of pricks. That's their job. Yeah, so you think it might be them, but this guy hasn't really given you a lot of details. It's also been close to maybe 2 weeks since they would have passed. No, it would have been probably close to 3 weeks. Yeah, about 2.5. You can see that they're not lying. They're just genuinely trying to think back to what happened about 2.5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I didn't declare what the role was for. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I was trying to use it in place of history to like make the dots connect in my head.
Wouldn't
yeah,
that,
I'll let that happen.
I was going to suggest, wouldn't that be investigation then? Because you're trying to connect the information you had with the previous little bit? But, sorry, that's just me.
Well, if we want,
I think it depends on the DM. I've had
That's
DMs
true.
who let people use insight that way.
Okay.
Mhm.
So it's up to Ghost.
it's a natural 17 on the dice.
Yeah.
It's good enough regardless.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, you're able to at least clue together that it was probably the previous guys that your handler had sent off to up here. So at least you know you're on the right track.
I
Mhm.
mean, he said they weren't nobles,
Yeah.
and that most of the people they get out here are nobles, and they would have had to stop here along the way.
Yep, it's along the long road. So, the guy, the commoner that you're interrogating, he says, try the general goods store. Everyone has to stop through there to get new supplies.
All right. I tell him to go home and lay down before he falls down.
With his rejuvenated 5 health points, maxing him out, he does just that. At this point, though, I think a lot of the town has come out and they are feverishly trying to unbury the tavern that would have collapsed, looking for any survivors.
Did they...
They would have at least seen the two of you digging out the others, so they don't think it was you. What is Noct doing? Because Noct is the one that pretty much knocked us down. Have you changed your appearance from your previous appearance from when you knocked this place
Noct
down?
would have ducked into a dark alleyway and changed into his base human form.
Roll me a stealth with advantage because you found a place to try and hide.
Okay, stealth with advantage.
Because you're getting a whole new form. Ho.
Oof.
22.
Yeah, you're fine.
All right,
Because
while
basically-
while they're bringing out the dead,
Bring
Bring
out
out
your
the
dead. We all had the same talk.
how many dead people do they bring out? Like,
Let me roll for that. Over the course of maybe 5 hours of this work, they
in that case, it doesn't matter because Revivify only works if it's been 1 minute.
yeah.
Yeah. It would take more than a minute to probably dig out the really buried people. That
Yeah.
They pull out about 5 more people. It wasn't a super crazy full bar, so this place wasn't packed to the rim.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what happened to
Alright.
the guy that I tossed out?
He
He
would've-
is not crushed.
He probably would have lived.
He's got his head stuck in the sand and it's just like an ostrich, just like.
It's fun playing evil characters.
I just want to see how many official points Commoner has.
I don't know. At some point, stamping on ants just feels a little unsporting.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's in Monster Manual, actually.
The worst character I think I could ever bring myself to be is lawful evil because at the very least they're objective oriented.
And they can sort of justify doing evil deeds versus or limiting the amount of evil they can do.
Mm-hmm.
I
What
guess what
about-
I'm saying is it would be very hard for me to play a character like the Joker and really get into it, you know?
That is true.
Yeah, I don't know that I could play really get into like a chaotic evil. Like Dazhmaar is neutral evil, so it's just like he's just kind of a dick.
Fuck me. Neutral evil can be really dangerous.
Mm.
The problem.
Because, especially if they have high charisma.
He's not. He is not charismatic at all.
See,
All right,
neutral
he's a-
evil is kind of like John Wayne Gacy, where they try and like do their best to seduce you before they kill you.
Like he's like my strengths are
Maybe-
strength because of the belt of
Alright,
Hillgiant
I'm
strength, dex, and wisdom.
Try and pull that dude out of the...
Which one?
The dude who
the-
got chucked.
The dude who got chucked out the window.
Oh,
He didn't get crushed. He got yeeted out the window.
Yeah.
And commoners only have 4 hit points. They have an armor class of 10, and they have 1d8 hit points, so an average of 4. And they are neutral across the board.
So is he just dead?
I'm gonna say he's KO'd. KO'd
Yeah,
and bleeding.
yeah. Zor wasn't
Alright.
trying to kill him. He was just get
I'll
out of my
give
face sort of thing.
I'll give him 2 points from the healing pool and call it a
Mhm.
day.
Mm.
He is no longer dying and bleeding out, but he is unconscious with 2. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
does.
And I mean, it was funny watching him get chucked out of the window, but you know, we all do stupid shit when we're drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It's hard to hold it against him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway.
By the way, I like just pop out of the sand behind rhythms. Can we go now?
We still need to find the slime.
And by that point, Nox just behind you and he taps you on the shoulder. Yeah, we can get the fuck out of this town now.
Do I
you
know
see
you?
it's Noct. You see as he points to his crystalline red hair. There's my little...
I didn't recognize you at first.
Yeah, that's kind of why I don't have a single wanted poster.
No, you have 100, most likely.
100, 1,000, I don't know. I don't really keep track on them.
Dip. Zorburk,
Let's
roll
go
me
for
another
this.
intelligence check.
Just plain intelligence.
Yeah, just plain intelligence. Never mind.
Oof.
Anyways, what do you guys want to do?
Well, I got a tip. The guy said that we might find something out at the general store. Pretty much everyone who passes through here goes there.
Mm-hmm.
But let's
So-
hope that someone's actually in the store.
Yes, and
Seeing
hopefully
how
they're not
everyone-
as rude as the bar.
Well, no, seeing how
Well,
everyone's
If
over.
you drop a building on them, we're not going to get any information at all. So try to restrain yourself at least until after we've talked to them.
How about you just wait outside?
All right, fine.
You make your way to the general store called General Store. I don't care for names.
I'll wait outside as well. I don't much care for people.
You make your way to the general store. The door opens with a pa-ching, diddling, diddling, ding, ding.
Is
You
there
look up.
Fucking
above this?
goblin.
Yep. You see a little goblin sit perched in the doorway, just flicking the bell when the door opens.
Oh, you are so lucky I didn't go with my first concept. I was going to play Goblin Slayer.
Oof.
Oh. You would have killed Dongo then, because he's
Yeah,
albino goblin.
Thank you, please.
I would have waited until the end.
I think we would have liked that.
Yeah.
Well, you get that
I would-
PvP he always wanted.
But
Yeah.
no, I would have just stabbed this goblin as soon as we walked in.
All right, so you've made your way into the general store. You see a grizzled old man. He's probably maybe a gnome behind the counter. Welcome to my general store.
Oh,
Unfortunately for this guy, I'm playing Gnome Slayer.
Oh no!
It's not his fault. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. It's that stupid "you've been gnomed" meme. Just ruined gnomes forever.
If it helps, he's dressed like a garden gnome.
No,
It
that's
doesn't.
You see this old guy behind the counter. He kind of like squints at you and like adjusts his glasses and like opens his mouth as he like sucks his like gummy jaw.
stop doing that.
Okay.
Please.
What can I do for you? You two scare me. I think we're closed.
Well, we got inside, didn't we?
I
right.
did.
We just want to know if you've seen a few people come through here in the last couple of weeks, and no lip smacking.
You see his lips slowly start to tremble and like his tongue comes out and like licks his lips.
You see, I've seen a couple people come through this town. You have to be a bit more specific. This is a major road.
We want to know if a man with a wand of the mage dropped recently.
Oh, I sold a wand of the battle mage to a dwarf wizard a few weeks back.
Ghost, human.
No, he's dwarf. Was he human? Yeah, he's human traveling with dwarves.
Yeah.
All right, that's the guy. Where did he go?
He said he was going
To the east. I mean, also keep in mind, you do know where Halls the Hunting Axe is. It was marked on your map.
Yes.
Yeah, we want to know if they came back.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, that your handler told you that he's not heard any word back from them.
Yeah.
He hasn't heard any word. This guy might have.
no, I would remember if he came back.
Alright.
We don't get too many dwarves around here. And no dwarves.
All right.
No.
In that case, thank you for your help. And what do you have for sale?
We've got potions. I've got this fine chainmail, and saddles. We were quite known for our horses. Have you seen the statue in the middle of town?
Hard to miss.
Oh, yes, we sell saddles and potions. That guy took a wand from me. Welcome to my general store. We don't get too many travelers.
Fucking senile.
Ghost. Do we even have any money on us?
What do I have to roll to determine if my character is having self-control issues at the moment?
Real quick, it cuts to outside. It's like, how do you think it's going in there?
I don't know. Let me look. Noct just peers through the window.
You can see Rhythm and Blues' vein bulging from the window. You don't even need to roll.
Which is really a hell of a thing because I didn't even take my helmet off yet.
It's just
Well-
bending the metal that much.
If I had to take a guess, there's probably going to be a nice new coloring of paint on the walls.
Hey, Noct, for fun, roll me a history check.
Scarlet or crimson?
Crimson.
You remember that Rhythm and Blues is quite known for killing gnomes, and
Oh yeah, yeah.
That
so
was
here's
a
the thing.
joke.
not anymore.
Not anymore. So here's the thing. You know how Rhythm doesn't like gnomes? Shopkeeper's an old gnome.
I mean, they taste horrible, so.
It's not that he
Well,
doesn't like gnomes. He
They
just
taste
doesn't
horrible
like
to
old
you,
people.
but to me, they're actually quite a delicacy. There's not really that many stupid ones.
Why am I the one with the most self-control here?
They're kind of gamey to me. There's not a lot of meat.
Well, to be fair, I don't eat the meat.
Eh.
I prefer the consciousness.
All right, I decide to remove myself from the situation before we blow our cover.
All right. Zorburk, you are in the general store by yourself.
Oh, hello. Come to the general store.
How does this guy not get ripped off every day?
He says he doesn't.
I think it's usually just the honor system, and that
yeah.
the rich people around here probably have their own supplies or have it carted in.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, what we got from here was he hasn't seen.
Oh, the goblin keeps an eye. Sorry.
Yeah. True.
There you go.
So basically, from what we learned here is they did see the guy sold the wand of the battle mage to the human, and
Yep.
they haven't seen him come back here yet.
No.
Okay. I just leave.
As you're still in the store, the old gnome speaks up.
Oh, I remember they traveled east, and they had to pass through the
Yes.
swamps, and those swamps, they were full of salads.
Roll an insight.
Yep, full of salads.
I am just going to let out a deep groan and walk out.
Oh, what? No luck?
He just mentioned that they went east through some swamps and something that sounded vaguely like salads.
So, he's senile.
He's old.
If either of you guys want to roll insight or yeah, roll me insights because I don't want to. No, go. Sorry, except for Ren. I'm gonna give this
okay,
to Hack and
sorry.
Slash. I know that's not your name. I just like saying it wrong. Dazhmaar's gonna get it. Zoidberg
What
has
is-
says that
If-
yours was good, but I'm gonna give it to Dazhmaar since he's higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked. What did he figure out?
He figured out that, as Zoidberg was saying, that these guys traveled through the salad swamps, and it's like, salad swamps. Does he mean slatty swamps?
Oh,
I grabbed the bridge of my nose. If I had eyelids, they'd be closed right now.
Look, I'm just going what the gnome said.
You mean the slatty swamps?
Whomever wants to roll nature checks for non-meta knowledge.
Sure.
Nope, I'm
Nice.
sorry. Hack and Slash does not know what a slatty is.
Hold on. I have nature too.
I don't. I really don't.
oh no.
Not as good.
I know the name, but that's it.
Yeah, you know the name. Only
Zor.
Zorbuck knows what a slatty is.
Enlighten
You
us.
guys, out of game, you guys know what slatty are, right?
Yeah,
Giant toads.
You know the movie Aliens, right?
Face huggers.
Chest bursters.
Oh, boy. So Noct has no problem with it.
Of course you wouldn't.
They can still splat you.
All right. What do you guys think about ending it here? Because A, I gotta
Yeah.
use the washroom, and B, that's a
Yeah.
good ominous place to leave it.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
can pick it up next week.
'Cause I gotta
Mm.
go. I gotta
Sure,
go
why
real
not?
bad.
Mm.
Mhm.
And besides, maybe then Dongo can join us, and we can make him go investigate the chest burster swamp, and he can die a horrible, horrible death.
Or, you know, have Noct disintegrate him. I've already killed more people with that spell than I expected.
Yep. Are you gonna like wait until like night and sneak back around and like absorb all those people you killed?
Oh, no, they have to be alive.
Are you gonna wait until night and just like absorb the town or something? Like sell?
No.
Let's be honest. Once you've
Noct has
absorbed one
specific
peasant
requirements.
family, you kind of absorb them all.
Mhm.
Noct would have a specific requirement. They have to be intelligent or a wizard.
Oh, yeah. These are all basically commoners.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the point.
Because
Their
Oblex
intelligence is
have a
0.
preference.
Mm.
Yeah, everyone's here is more or less a 0. You might find 1 or 2 people that have an intelligence higher than 0.
Yeah. I'm surprised you haven't tried consuming me because my intelligence is 20.
You see, he targets easier
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, you're not stupid enough. That's
Things
good to
that
know.
offer things that won't offer resistance.
You
Mhm.
wanted to eat those drow, but Dio killed them all.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mainly to gain information on a enemy group.
Mhm.
Dio's still there with you guys. He just doesn't talk.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right, so we're ending it here.
Yeah,
Yep.
this is a good place to end it. We played enough for
Yep.
tonight.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, tune in next time to see what happens.
Yeah, we can screw over our.
Motherfucker! Let
God
the
damn
meme die. Let it die.
I'm not the one who brought up gnomes.
Yes, you are. You're the one that specifically brought up that one.
If I had
What
to
the fuck
blame,
is this? The Mini Lad meme stream?
Please don't.
if I had to
But,
blame anybody, I would blame Dongo because he posted that tweet saying new weapon idea: tie a rope between 2 gnomes, gnome chucks.
All right,
Uh,
how do I delete it?
Okay.
You
I don't know
don't.
if you
You
can.
can't.
You can't.
Actually, hold on. I know how to get rid of it.
Doesn't.
Eventually.
There.
Anywho,
There.
yeah.
Now it is with the other one.
Lord.
All right.
Please
Wait.
tell me.
How is Brecky typing?
Who did this?
It's Mystery Science Theater 3000.
I can't wait for next week when we completely screw over the main party.
How did Bubbles type?
I don't know. I mean, it's not like I made them available for everybody to get
Yeah.
access to.
Anyway, tune in next time to see what happens to.
Next
What-
week to the conclusion
Yes,
of
to the-
what the fuck are we calling this group?
Next week with 50% more rap battles.
The degenerates.
Yeah, we need to
How
come up
about,
with a
how about
name
we
for
just
this.
call ourselves the Xanathar Elites because
Yeah.
I've got nothing.
The Xanatharians.
The cleanup crew?
Next time we
I
get
like
into a
that.
big fight,
The cleanup crew.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I have an idea for next time we get into a big fight. I'm going to talk it over with Ghost, but I think you guys are going to like it.
Mhm. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm. All right. Tune in next week to see what happens on the cleanup crew. Say bye, everyone.
Or
Bye.
death
Mhm.
on an unimaginable scale.